and welcome to another edition of Fitness Tips with Chrissy. Today is part 2 of our deadlift segments. Last time we did the Romanian or the stiff-legged deadlift. Today we're going to be doing a diamond bar deadlift. Now, the nice thing about the diamond bar, this can also be done with the straight bar, but with the diamond bar, you're not going to be as easily whacking your shins, which can be painful when you're trying to lift really heavy weights. So with the diamond bar, we have lots of room, so we're not going to be hitting our shins in the process. Now, unlike the stiff-legged deadlift, we're actually going to be coming down into a squat-like position. You're going to grab the bars, shoulders are slightly up and back so your trapezius muscles are engaged, and keeping the spine in a neutral position like we talked about in our last segment, you're going to be lifting the body up to an upright position and then coming back down. Now, the one thing you need to make sure that you're doing as you're doing this exercise is that you're expanding from center. So you're not straightening the legs and then pulling up with the back. You're going to be coming up, extending the hips and the legs at the same time. So once again, from our starting position, trapezius muscles are slightly engaged. We're going to be straightening the legs and the hip joints, coming up and then coming back down. Now, once you've gotten that form mastered, we're going to take this exercise and make it a little bit more interesting. So, if I can't talk through this next part, please bear with me. We're going to make this exercise ballistic. Make sure you have the proper form with the regular exercise before you go into this next segment. From here, form is the same, except we're going to be doing jumping diamond bar deadlifts. Now, the one thing you need to make sure is that your knee tracking is so important in this exercise. When you are landing and when you are jumping, the knees need to stay in line with the toes. So if your knees are buckling in or going out as you're landing, you're putting a lot of lateral pressure through the joint, which the knees are not so fond of. So if you watch one more time, pay particular attention to the knee joint, watching that it stays in line with the toes as I'm landing and as I accelerate up into the jump. Making sure that you keep proper knee tracking is going to ensure the health and the integrity of the joint. Now, just like all of the other exercises we've been focusing on, even proper form is not going to get you the results you want unless you have a proper exercise protocol, proper rest, and proper diet. So if you need more help, contact me at goddessathlete.com and let me help you define yourself. Thanks for joining me with Fitness Tips with Chrissy, and I'll see you next time.